Last week was one of the most important and impactful days of my life. No, I did not receive a job offer, but it marked the 1-year anniversary of the best song ever, Thick of It. It's hard to believe that it's already been a year. I still remember when the video first came out. I got the notification right away, opened it on my phone, and started watching it. But after 10 seconds, I just stopped. I just couldn't keep on watching it. Because it was that good, I had to go outside into my living room and play it on the big screen. When the video was released, a lot of people didn't really get it. There were so many comments hating on it. People saying the song sucked, that it was mid, even that it was the worst KSI song ever. But honestly, I just think it's because they don't understand it. The song isn't something you can just listen to once and get. It takes a certain level of thinking, an actual understanding of a meaning, of depth, of art, to truly appreciate what Thick of It is about. So I'm gonna be doing an explanation of the song Thick of It by KSI. You're welcome. Oh wow, straight away. Now people are just gonna see this and think, okay, cool, some frozen mountains. But that's not what it actually means. See these mountains? They represent KSI's career. Cold, isolated, but still rising. And the snow? That's just the haters trying to freeze his progress. But man's still climbing. Let's move on.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it snows, I skied in and they froze. I don't know nothing but no ice, I'm just cold. 40-something millisubs or so, I've been told.
Okay, so now the camera is going through this random hole in the snow. Most people are thinking, okay, this is just a cool transition. But no, that's where you're wrong. See this hole? It represents depth. It's not just a normal random hole. It's a metaphorical descent into KSI's frozen emotions. And then we see a carving of KSI in ice, which to the untrained eye might just look kinda weird. But really, it's him saying, yeah, I'm cold, but I'm still solid. Truly fascinating work.
I'm in my prime, but this ain't even Final Four. They know me down, but still my feet, they find the floor.
Alright, so I'll try not to pause like every 2 seconds, but like come on, this is art. This needs to be deconstructed. So here KSI says that he's in his prime, but not his final form. Now sure, some people might think that's just a cheap plug for his drink Prime. But no, this goes deeper. When he says prime, he's not talking about the sugary drink Prime. He's actually talking about the mathematical prime. A number so unique, it can only be divided by itself and 1. Just like KSI, a man unshaken, indivisible, except maybe by Logan Paul's business tactics.
Life's fire, but once I'm ready for the war. Whoa, this is how the story goes. Whoa, I guess this is how the story goes.
So again, we see a bottle of Prime inside this ice cube, and one might just think, oh, this is just a normal brand plug. But no. Here, he's not talking about Prime the drink. He's actually talking about the Prime Minister and how they're dealing with ice. So yeah, this isn't just a random bottle in ice. It's about power and borders. Definitely not a brand plug.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it snows, I skied in and they froze. I don't know nothing but no ice, I'm just cold. 40-something millisubs or so, I've been told.
Alright, so I'll just do the chorus as a whole because it's pretty self-explanatory. So in this chorus, KSI is basically the humblest guy ever. Really extremely humble. He's just skiing through the snow, freezing people out, and only has like 40-something million subscribers. No big deal. But what he's actually talking about here is the human struggle. The snow, that's society. The freezing, that's how people react when you try to rise above the mediocrity. And the 40-something million subscribers, that's Well, that's the universe keeping score while you figure out who you really are. See, pretty self-explanatory.
From the screen to the ring, to the pen, to the king. Where's my crown? That's my bling. Always drama when I ring. See, I believe that if I see it in my heart, smash through the ceiling, cause I'm reaching for the stars.
Wow. From the screen to the ring, to the pen, to the king. Where's my crown? That's my bling. Always drama when I ring. See, I believe it. That's in my heart. Smash through the ceiling, cause I'm reaching for the stars. Wow, this is absolutely amazing. I want you guys sitting at home to actually think about it. Think about it yourself. What do you think KSI meant when he said, from the screen to the ring, to the pen to the king? Where's my crown? That's my bling. Always drama when I ring. See, I believe it. That's in my heart. Smash through the ceiling, cause I'm reaching for the stars. Exactly, that's right. What he's really saying here is this. Life is a series of stages. The screen represents perception, how the world really sees you. The ring is conflict, the arena where you face challenges. The pen is creation, leaving your mark. The king, the crown, the bling, that's achievement, ego, and society's acknowledgement. And the act of smashing the ceiling, that's transcendence, breaking the limits imposed on you by others. Reaching for the stars isn't just ambition. It's hope, desire, and human aspiration compressed into one metaphorical snowstorm of glory. I remember, while listening to this, a tear dripped down my leg. Truly poetic. In the last 40 seconds of the video, KSI is just standing there in the middle of a storm on top of a car, singing the chorus one last time. Then there's this bright light shining down on him. And I'll be honest, most people were disappointed that this was the ending. They expected more. Even I was like, oh, is that it? I thought that this masterpiece was gonna end with, I don't know, a twist or maybe an explosion. But then I watched it again and again and again for one full year, and then it hit me. That light shining on him, it's not just a normal random light, it's enlightenment. And that storm around him, that's not random either. KSI had literally predicted the hate he was going to get. He didn't just expect it, he embraced in it. He filmed himself standing right through it. He's literally weathering the storm. And that's when I actually realized that this is not an ending at all. It's a beginning. The calm after the chaos. The setup for whatever comes next. Because when someone's standing in the middle of a storm with a light breaking through, it doesn't mean that the story is over. It means that they've made it through the worst part. And the next song, that's where the real story begins. So yeah, I'd give this song a 4 out of 10.